Hey YouTube, welcome back. As the title said, here's my new little eBay product that I've picked up. And what have we got here? This product came from China. It's got these little rubber bits on the end of it just to show you. So it is 1 inch in there and then 1 1/4. Reinforced here, so I'm not too worried about the welding mark there. That'll be fine. A bit worried about this part here. Pretty thin. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it'll be alright. That looks pretty good as well, so unlikely for it to be damaged anywhere. And what's going to happen is, obviously, the replacement on there. So they're 10-inch risers. Not much of a pullback. I can't remember what the dimensions were on the pullback. Obviously a lot cheaper than what the other ones were. So as you can see, they're almost identical. It's just going to look better. Some of the other concerns are the length from there to there. So if I measure that up, you'll see I'm going to have a bit extra, which means when I slide all this on, there's going to be a bit of a gap there. So obviously I could cut it off, but yeah, I might just leave it. So yeah, let's get cracking and see how this goes, eh? Alrighty, so covered up the tank, covered up the front fender, started to loosen this up. Obviously just take those screws off. So I want that to be able to move off freely, but it's not going to until I pull the cable through, because the cable's internally fed to there, down here. So release all those, pull that out through the grommet. I took that off and I just left it to hang there nice and gently. Why? Because I wanted to make sure that it actually fits on the bar, and it does, so that's good, which then tells me that that will also fit down on the bottom where the clamp is, yeah? So continue on. Alright, so with this part, a little bit of a screwdriver in there, so good old WD-40, just to spray it in there, and that starts to break up. And as it goes in there, starts to break up, I can actually feel that starting to move. And eventually all the glue that's inside will crack open, and that should come off, yeah? So I'll just keep working it and working it. I don't want to wreck this because I actually want to use this handle again. There you go. And that comes off, yeah? So then the advantage of having it off is I turn around to my new one and I say, will she fit? Yes, she will. Goes on nice and easy, which means a bit of standard super glue in there, and it'll hold on, no worries. Yep. Had to take the seat off so I can elevate the tank slightly. Inside here, there are grommets, which are these things. There's one on either side. And what happens with that is all this cable was stuffed inside there from both sides. Now, the one that I need, coming from the top there, is that. And that's fine. Looks like there's been a bit of work done here. I'm assuming because they changed the original lights, indicators. I'm not sure. Looks like some just normal tape there. So that's fine. See how they've cut that in? That's fine. This one is not connected, but that's for the other side. I don't know if someone can tell me, maybe later, I'll give it a go. That's the other cable just in there, which I don't like because I can't pull it out any further. And I'm a bit worried that if I do unclip it, my finger back in there to pull it back out. So I'll have to see what I can do about that one, yeah? But for now, with this one, it appears to be a little notch in here, so I do that. And that comes out, and then that should be able to be fed back through and pulled out through here. So that's next, and we'll keep going. Okay, progress. So what's happened now is, on most videos they'll show you to pull all this apart and to release the actual cables, yeah, accelerator cable. I haven't, because I'm keeping the same size bars. So they're still 10-inch razors. So I haven't done enough. I had enough space to pull it all off and then just leave it hanging comfortably on its own. And I think I can get away with that when I put them back on. So what I'm going to do on this side here is I've got a bit of fishing string with a sinker on the end of it, and I fed it through. and the sinker just sort of, you know, maneuver it, wait, let it drop in, come in, and now I'll take that off, mount these and then pull them through, and hopefully we can get that happening, yeah? So I'm doing this on my own, so if I had someone else with me, I'd be able to have them feed it as I pull it through and so on and so on. So camera goes off so I can concentrate and use both hands, and then we'll come back and we'll keep going. Back again. New bars are on. I haven't clamped it down yet because what I want to do is I want to adjust the angle, yeah? I want to make sure I like the way it sits and how it's going to ride with me. So I've done that. The little fishing string is tied off. It's just sitting there. It's gone in through here, down there, out through there, and down through the bottom, because you've got to remember that's where your cables have got to run. Yep, so all I need to do now is to grab this and adjust it how I want, so I get the correct angle of where I want to ride. And what I like to do is I like to have them running with the fork, so that's how I'll set them up. It just needs a little bit of a touch that way, and then I can clamp it on, and away we go, yeah? Back to it. Okay, so here we go. A little bit more progress through this now. As you can see, I've mounted it all in. Yes, I use the fishing string to drop in through there, pull it through, put all this back on. None of this is locked in yet because I've got to put the set back on, sit on it and adjust it. I've got to tidy all that back up in there. I don't like the way that cable is sitting. I don't recall it sitting there before, but anyway, I'll have another look at what happens there. All this here, yes, that tucks in to the opening just in there, so I'll get that tucked in. That's fine, that'll go in. Same thing with this here. One of those things I told you cosmetically is that there's a gap in there and a gap in there. It's not too bad. But yeah, they're all on. Nothing is secured at the moment. Everything is still free and moving. So before I shut shop, what I need to do is to make sure it works. So put some power on. Yep. Right indicator. Sorry, left indicator. It's flashing. It's flashing. It's flashing. Very good. Turn that off. Go to the right one. Right one. Success. And success. So that's a good thing. We know all that works. So what I can do now is I can shut it up and then tidy everything back up together again and see how we go from there, yeah? Yo, subscribe, man. This job took a bit out of me. Replaced them. Handlebars. 10-inch riser. eBay specials. Little things I don't like is this one. I need to adjust my cable here. See, I'm not getting a constant spin, so I just got to adjust that one. These grommet things that go all the way inside here were an absolute nightmare to get back in. There's a hell of a lot of cable in that little spot there. Reset those. Tank is all tied up. Cable's neat and adjusted better. Cable tied everything back in there. That one went in well, so that's fine. There's the old originals. So yeah, good video. Hopefully someone got something out of this. I think the bike looks better black on black. The black handlebars. I always said when I first bought this bike that I kind of wanted those bars anyway. So guys, I hope you like it. I hope the video is what you expected. I kept it short and sweet. What I need from you is subscriptions. I don't want to hide my face anymore, but I need 1,000 subs to show that we've got that forever support, yeah? So thank you very much, guys. Harley Davidson. Coming at ya.